Hi there. This is a quick walkthrough of the self-editing process that we went through in seminar. For those of you who were unable to complete this in seminar because you were either absent or did not have a draft, this might offer you a little bit more insight as you work through the process. Those of you who have already completed this, feel free to fast forward different parts that I'm speaking of in order to help you as you work through into your second draft. I want to talk first and foremost about the self-editing process here. In order to do this, you're going to have access to your draft. And if you are doing this after our seminar, we expect that you are utilizing a digital copy that you will later move into a specified folder. The first piece that I want you to do is to highlight your thesis statement in purple. After you have identified your thesis statement, I want you to consider the following points here and comment directly on your essay, either in the comment section or off to the side or on the bottom, in order to have a clear idea of what pieces still need to be worked through. The first point to consider is the thesis, your last sentence of the introduction. If it is not there, you're going to want to make a note to move your thesis so that it is indeed the last sentence. If you have someone around you that you can ask, have them look at these two next points, otherwise consider them for yourself. Is your thesis statement clear? Is it arguable? Does it state a problem and not offer a solution? Does it have societal implications? And those are the questions that you may want to have an outside reader look at because they are a bit removed from your topic and will be able to critique those pieces. If you have negatively affects or anything else along those lines, severely impacts, highly leads to, see if you can work on your thesis to have something a bit more specific. The next piece that we want you to do is to highlight your topic sentences in purple. As you look at your topic sentences, you're going to need to read the entire paragraph in order to respond to these ideas. After reading your entire paragraph, consider, does each topic sentence accurately and clearly introduce the ideas of the paragraph? Does all of the information that comes from the rest of the argument in that paragraph connect back to that topic sentence? If it doesn't, you're going to want to revise either the paragraph or the topic sentence itself. You're also wanting to be sure that your specific topic sentence is an arguable claim that connects back to your thesis statement. If your topic sentence is a statement of fact, where you are stating a statistic or defining a term, you're missing the idea of the entire argument. For instance, if a topic sentence were to say 60% of Americans are affected by drunk driving, how can you write an entire paragraph that is proving that statistic? Work through to have an argument that you are trying to prove. The next piece is to underline your concluding sentences. As you are noting your concluding sentences, be certain that these are in your own words. You should not be citing research or facts as a concluding sentence. Rather, you should be wrapping up the entire paragraph. Another issue to be sure you are not doing is within a topic sentence introducing new research to, the concluding sentence, be sure you are not introducing new research or new ideas that will be present in the following paragraphs. Be sure you are utilizing a concluding sentence to simply wrap up the entire idea of your paragraph. Utilize the tools within Google right now to highlight all paraphrased or summarized information in yellow. This should be quite a bit of information as this is a research paper and this will be the bulk of what you have within your essay. Take the time to read through everything and complete this step. If you have any direct quotes from research, Highlight those in either pink or blue. It's worth noting that you are not required to have a direct quote, but if they are there, I would like for you to have those highlighted in pink or blue. Once you have highlighted all of your research, your task now is to highlight in green or orange any citations that you have. This is a quick visual for you to look near any areas that are yellow, blue, or pink, and be certain that you have some type of a citation close by, either following your research or leading into it. Your citations could be an in-text citation with the author's last name at the end of the paraphrased information. That would belong within parentheses with a period on the outside of the parentheses, so right in there. You may not have a specific author for your piece, and in that case you're going to want to work from your article title, whatever the first piece of bibliographic information is that you would have on your works cited entry. You can also cite something by saying according to or in the article, where that citation is just a part of the language you are utilizing. The other piece to note is this use of reported speech. And if you are citing a study that an author mentions within an article, you need to be certain that you cite both the study and then the article from which this piece comes. You need to be sure that any information that your sources are citing, you are giving that source credit in addition to where that information originated. If you have some areas that have the yellow, pink, or blue, and you don't have the green or orange surrounding them, make sure you note that you need to incorporate those citations. Failure to incorporate those citations would be plagiarism, and that would result in a 0 on this particular assignment. It's time for you to read through your essay again and look for the following items that you're going to want to avoid or eliminate from your entire essay. Any use of I, you, we, or our is inappropriate for a formal academic essay. Maintain the third person point of view or language. You also need to eliminate contractions from your essay. Instead of using the word can't, use the words cannot. Same with don't, do not. If you are utilizing an exclamation point, that should be in a direct quote. Do not litter your paper with exclamation points in an attempt to show emotion. Use your language to show that motion instead. When it comes to your conclusion, rather than writing in conclusion, utilize stronger transitions to signal that you're at the end of your essay. Rhetorical questions may be utilized in the body of your essay, but do not use them as an attention getter. In addition, starting sentences with conjunctions should be avoided. The conjunctions are known as for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. The other issue you're going to want to look for is dropped quotes. No direct quote should stand alone as a sentence. You are going to want to lead into that sentence by offering the context for which this quote belongs, and you also want to follow up that quote as a part of a sentence to make meaning of that evidence. Once you have completed your self-edit, you're going to want to work through some of the issues that were highlighted in order to have a clean copy of the self-edit. That means you should not have any comments off to the side or in the margins. You should not have any highlighting or underlining, and it should be the appropriate format. When you have a clean copy, you are asked to move that copy into the appropriate folder that has already been shared with you. As you can see, we have a student here who has already completed the second essay draft. Be attentive of further instructions as to where to deposit your first essay in order to get credit for this if you did not complete the self-edit process during your seminar class period. If you have questions about this, feel free to stop by office hours. We also have Flex Day this week, and we look forward to helping you with this process.